Drought had been with the Millers for over 5 years now. Janine Miller had warned Thurston, her husband of 23 years, that a move to the Sahara Desert was folly without a well. Nay, thought Thurston Miller, the Sahara Desert was perfect. The engineering great Thurston Miller IV had constructed a home whose very walls conducted heat to drive the generation of the home's basic power needs, and most importantly, of his laboratory. His secret laboratory, home to his devious virus replicator. Thurston's heat-powered home and virus laboratory were all part of his family's generational struggle to take over the world. He was the fourth Thurston Miller bent on world domination and the closest to achieving it. The ingredients were simple. Heat to drive the power to create the ice to cool the virus that would sweep him into control of the world. Finally, water to create the ice that would cement his family destiny. Thurston neared completion of his work when he watched in panic as the temperature of his precious virus began to rise. He did not have the water to create the ice to cool his virus. He was dejection made manifest when he realized he played well water roulette and came up 0-0.
Yeah. This XFL Fancast. Woo! Yeah. XFL Fancast, y'all. Oh, you know I ain't gonna make you wait. XFL Fancast. Let's get on with the show. XFL Fancast. Now.
Hi, how y'all doing? Hi, how are y'all?
Yeah, boy. You've reached the XFL Fancast. Episode 5. We've made it to episode 5. Man, we have sustained a lot, everybody. We've made it all the way to number 5. That is an incredible amount. I think we should all be very proud of ourselves. Give ourselves a pat on the back. Made it 5 episodes in. And if you're one of my 3 or 4 listeners right now, then I think you should just take a bow, sir or madam. I know I got a few of you out there. I've released, we're out in the wild. I've released some of the podcast out to the world. It hasn't been out long. I'm on iTunes. I'm on Google Play. Google Play, y'all. Gonna play with Google. I'm gonna play with Google. Play with Google. And trying to get on Stitcher. But Stitcher be serious. Stitcher is putting me through the ringer. They're sweating me right now. So I know Stitcher and Google Play and Apple Podcasts are all excellent. So we're gonna try to get on one of these, and I think it's gonna go very well. And I just want to thank y'all for riding with me. Like, we're having fun, right? I mean, come on now. Come on. This is, and I've seen some of the competition. There are other XFL podcasts out there. I haven't really listened to them. Well, a little. I listened to a little. But, so you have choices when it comes to your XFL shows. But I really think it's just all about, this thing is not going to be a sprint. We're going to see who's the XFL podcast that's around in 2020. I think you found it right now because I am stubborn. I'm gonna stick with you, and we're gonna keep growing. We're gonna keep growing. You can't run a mile unless you run 100 feet. You can't run a marathon unless you run a mile. This is all, those are sayings that are in books that have never been written, but I will write them. I will write all of the books. So, today I thought we'd have a fun episode. Well, to me it's fun. We're going to do some commentary. We are going to do commentary once again, but I'm going to try, we're going to step our game up. We're going to try to, I want to talk about the XFL.com website, and I want to talk about their intro song. They have an intro song. It's like pretty entertaining, like it does get you fired up, and you want to sing it. This is the future. This is not the past. Well, you'll hear it in a moment because we're gonna play it. We're gonna get excited. We might even play it more than once on this episode. But it's one of those songs where it's like it shouldn't be good. Like I've listened to it many times already, and I don't really think it should be good. It doesn't really make sense to be good, but it's just one of those songs where it gets stuck in your head, and they did a good job. Like whoever they found to freaking sing that thing, that guy is, he's got one of those voices, one of those voices you just want to keep listening to. One of those voices. It's kind of like I don't know if anyone remembers Chili's, the Chili's song. It's like, I want my baby back, Chili's, baby back ribs. I want my baby back rib. So that was back in the day. That's like a 90s thing. I think they've tried to revive it a few times, but that was more of a 90s thing. But they used to have a lot of jingles. Jingles used to be a thing. In fact, maybe Vince McMahon is so smart, he's going to bring back the jingle. He's bringing back the jingle. Like, what if there's an XFL jingle? Like my original intro song. I had that XFL. I had fun with that, but I think I'm gonna stick, unless I get feedback otherwise. I think I'm gonna stick with the more joyful intro song that I made, because I don't know. I like that. Goes with my logo. Did you see the logo? Did y'all like the logo? It's a yellow smiley. It's kind of a smirking smiley face, which is kind of like me, right? So you get a lot of my personality in this podcast. The XFL Fancast. Oh, who am I? I never introduced myself at the top of the show. I'm supposed to do that. I was told by a friend that I should do that. So my name is Seven. You can call me Seven. Seven, y'all. Seven, like the number. If you listen to the first episode, you'll know that's not my real name. That's a nickname. But guess what? You have to go back to listen to episode 1 if you want to hear that. So there's a little reason to listen to episode 1. Without further ado, let's give it a run. Let's check out the website. And all I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna press play on the website, and we're gonna hear it. It's gonna be good stuff. Okay. Actually, I'm just loading the website. We're just gonna listen to it. See if the mic picks it up. The mic's gonna pick it up. This mic is bad boy. This is one of them bad boy mics, boy. Okay. All right. We're just gonna go to XFL.com. Okay. And we are gonna listen to the song, because the song is unbelievable. All right. Okay. Get ready. Here it comes. The song. Oh, I got it in the browser. I put XFL in the browser. We're gonna press enter on the computer.
This is the future. This is not
the past. Okay.
This is the future. And the future moves fast. This is quicker.
What?
Simpler. Rules. Reform.
Reformed.
Safer. This is football. Reborn.
Safer.
This is
gaming. Advantage.
Roulette. Make a trade.
Roulette. Whoa. We're gonna get roulette?
This is fans of
XFL roulette?
This is
how does that work?
Action. Let's stall.
Whoa. Let's stall. More ball. Fewer infractions. I like that. Oh. Yeah. The future is near. More access. Oh. Here is our moment. Yeah. Begun is the XFL. Woo! Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, so that tells us a lot about what the XFL has planned. Okay, so then we're gonna get some roulette. We're gonna get roulette, XFL roulette. Is that what that said? How does XFL roulette work? Gaming roulette. Let's go back. Let's replay that song. I'm not sure if I understood everything. Okay.
This is
The future.
This is not the past.
Okay, so we know that.
This is
It's not the past, it's the future.
And the future moves fast.
Oh,
This
okay.
is quicker.
It's quicker?
Simpler.
Okay,
Rules,
easier to
reform.
understand.
This is your
Yeah,
game.
okay.
Safer. This is football. Reborn.
Okay.
This is gaming.
Gaming.
And fantasy. This is padded. Roulette. Make a
Padded
trade.
roulette?
Make a team.
Padded roulette.
Make a bet. This
So it's
is
like
fans
safe
above
roulette?
all. This is maximum action. Let's stall.
Yeah, let's stall. More ball.
Fewer
I like that. That's a rhyme.
infractions. It
Okay.
begins in 2020.
It's begun
The
in 20.
future is
Yeah.
near. More access, more everyone,
okay.
more everything here.
Yeah.
This
yeah.
is our moment.
This
our
is
story to tell.
tell.
This
Oh.
is history begun.
Yum.
This
Is the XFL. Woo! Okay, I like that. See, I told you, it's really fun. It's really fun to listen to. See, you think you get sick of it, but you don't. You can just listen to it over and over and over and over and over. I know I have. But padded roulette. This is roulette. This is padded roulette. Do we even understand what that means? I don't know what padded roulette is. And safer, I don't know. I liked it. I thought the XFL was going to be X. Didn't that used to stand for extreme. Well, it's okay. Safer is okay. It's okay to be safer. Maybe it's safer for chaos. Okay, we got to listen to it one more time. Let's listen to it one more time. Okay.
This is
The future. This is not the past. Okay. This is the future.
And the future
This is so
moves
profound.
fast.
Think about
This is
that.
quicker,
The future
simpler,
moves fast.
rules, reform.
The future
This
moves
is your
fast.
game.
That's true.
Safer.
Ferris
This is
Bueller taught us that.
football.
Ferris
Reborn.
Bueller taught
This
us
is
that the
gaming.
future
And
moves
fantasy.
fast.
This is padded roulette.
Padded roulette.
Make a trade.
Make a trade.
team.
Make a team.
move.
Make a move.
Bet.
Oh.
This is fans above
Man.
all. This is
Okay.
maximum
Yeah,
action.
okay.
Let's stall.
More ball. More ball. You can play. I like that. I like that. Fewer infractions. That is a problem. That is a problem. This is the moment. I'll tell. Okay. Yeah. This is the XFL. Okay, yeah. So one thing I want to talk about, let's talk about padded roulette and let's talk about infractions. My thing is fewer infractions is a big deal. The other football league, the NFL, got way too infraction happy, didn't they? I think they did. I think they got real infraction happy. There's plays, I mean, and it's like not even, and it seems like you could call infraction on every play, just about. And I'm not sure, and it seems like there's favorite teams, like some teams get calls on them and some don't. And the biggest one is pass interference. I swear pass interference makes zero sense. Holding and pass interference are two of the worst calls. I mean, to me, holding should be just egregious before they call it. And pass interference needs to be consistent. I think it needs to be more egregious. And I hope that's what I think that's what the XFL should use as a mark. Is it egregious? Egregious. That's a big word. Can you all handle that on the XFL Fancast? Can you handle the word egregious? Well, you're getting it. You're getting the word egregious. So I'm sorry if you can't handle it, but you got it. So yeah, no, I think they should handle only egregious calls. That's my thought there. And I wonder what they mean by padded roulette. Is that like a padded room where they keep the crazy people? All the crazy people that want that want gambling. Maybe it's actually like a strange thing. Like they're gonna lock all the gamblers up in a padded room because they get so excited by the amount of action in the XFL that they're gonna go crazy. That doesn't make a lot of sense. That doesn't make sense, young man. That's a nonsensical thing. You know, I think the only thing that we can do to make up for such a nonsense, non sequitur, and such a weird thing that I just said, there's only one thing to do, and that's plus reload on the website. Okay. Think about that. This is the future. We're always in the future right now. Like, wait. That was the future. Now it's the future. That was the past. Now we're in the future. And it's moving faster. The future's moving faster. Oh, gaming. Oh, that's cool. I want gaming. Padded. No. Yeah. Make a bet. Yeah. Okay. Infractions in 2020. Oh. The future. I thought the future is faster. Now the future is near. There's a lot going on. This is a moment. Three. Man, this is the XFL. Woo! That is the greatest website, though. You have to go to the website just to listen to the song. This is the future. This is not the past. But that is so true. If you really think about that, I think that's what Nietzsche said. I think Nietzsche said, you know, you can have a will to power. There is no God. And he said, this is the future. This is not the past. That was his third thing that he said. He said, you can have a will to power. And then he said, the future, this is the future. This is not the past. And anytime you say that, that's always true. Because, you know, like, the past is the present. The present is a future. Like right now, I'm talking to you, it's the future. But actually, it's the past. See, the XFL might not have got it right because actually it's the past. Because I've recorded this at a point in history where the future is the past. So right now, as I say each word, it's the future, but it soon becomes the past. But it soon becomes the past. This is the way of all flesh and of the way of all things. Yeah, so that's the XFL. That's the XFL song. And I love the XFL song. In fact, I love it so much, I need to hear it one more time.
This is the future. This is not
again,
the past.
That's true.
This is the future. And the future moves fast. This is quicker.
Simpler. Yeah.
Rules, reform.
Okay.
This
Reform
is
rules.
Safer. This is football. Reborn.
Okay.
This
Reborn
is
like a phoenix.
In fantasy. This is padded. Roulette. Make it true.
Padded roulette. That's the best part.
This is fans.
Oh, roulette and bet. That's why they use roulette. We figured it out. Roulette. Make a bet. Roulette. Make a bet.
The future
is near.
More access.
More everyone.
This is our moment. Our story.
Yeah, it's to be told.
This is history begun.
This is the XFL. Okay, yeah, story to tell XFL. I mean, this has got some world-class rhyming. Like, the rhyming is world-class. This is the future. This is not the past. Padded roulette. Make a bet. That's cool. So, like, that's why it's roulette. It might not even be that there's going to be some sort of strange roulette, XFL roulette. Now, I actually hope, my great hope is that there is going to be some sort of roulette. I hope there's an XFL casino and they have XFL padded roulette. Perhaps padded roulette is giant roulette where you are the ball. Okay, you go into this like giant spinning cylinder thing, and you put on like a ball outfit, and you are the ball. Okay, and you get to land in a slot, and the slots are named after the different teams. That's XFL roulette, padded roulette. Make a bet. So anyhow, and yeah, I know I'm coming with a lot of energy and being a little stranger this episode. That's true. I'm aware, but I'm not on drugs. I had some green tea. Green tea gives me energy. Sometimes I've heard that Red Bull gives you wings. Red Bull gives you wings. Well, green tea gives me wings. So, I mean, I'm flying high. I mean, I had some, it wasn't even loose leaf. If I was loose leaf, I'd barely be able to sit down. If I was on some loose leaf, I'd be bouncing off the walls. But no, it was in a bag. It was bagged green tea. Had about 80% of it. Again, if I would have had 100% of that cup, I'd be flying high. Flying high. I'd be, I'd be the Rocket Man. I'd be Rocket Man. Okay, so the only thing that I have to say, these are my thoughts on this awesome intro song. I thought this intro song was so good it needed a whole episode. And I only have one more thought, and that really is that
This is the future. This is not the past.
and I want that to freaking just lock in your brain. This is not the future. I mean, this is not the past. This is the future.
This is your game.
Yeah.
This is football. Reborn. This is gaming and fantasy. This is patty. Roulette. Make a trade. Make a trade. Make a move.
Make a bet. Oh, man, we can make a bet. That's gonna be fun. I am gonna play. Look, this is gonna be an XFL fantasy podcast for sure. I'm a fantasy football
This is our moment.
guy.
This is history begun. This
Is the XFL. Anyhow, this is a great podcast to do. Had to do this thing about the intro song. If you want to talk like that, it's a fun way to talk. If you want to plan what you say. So anyhow, I just thought we would enjoy the XFL the XFL.com intro song, because actually it's pretty sweet. And you can play that intro song just by loading the XFL.com website and having your speakers on. If you have your speakers on, you're going to hear it. So that's pretty incredible. So we're going to have a lot of strange topics. I could do like a XFL in the news section, and we might start doing that. I mean, the news is that the XFL is coming out. That's the news. If there is some interesting news, I might do an in the news segment. But I would love to hear feedback from my handful of listeners that will be growing and growing. Please give me some feedback. I had fun with this episode. This kind of episode's fun to me. Is it fun to you? Do you like this type of episode? I can do this type of episode all day long. All day. Okay, well, we had a good time. This has been a lot of XFL intro song coverage. We have covered the darn thing. So, y'all, we're going to sign off. This has been episode 5, the 5th episode of the XFL Fancast.
That was another edition of the XFL Fancast with your host, Seven Morgan. Please reach out to us, communicate with us via Twitter at XFL Fancast, at XFL Fancast on Twitter, via email, xflfancast@gmail.com, xflfancast@gmail.com, and please rate and subscribe. Thank you once again for listening to the XFL Fancast.